Hey out there, thanks for tuning in. So usually when I make a video, I'll usually kind of cheat a little bit, and sometimes I'll make a new one because I mess up on the first one. I don't do it that often, but I do it sometimes. Not this time. We're going right through. I made a couple videos over the past couple months about working with contractors, and then there was another one about gratitude for my peeps, and I was talking about all the guys that work with me or work for me, and you know, I still don't have all the answers about how to work with a contractor the best way. But the guys that I work with, I truly care about them. Like, let's just say one of my main guys just got done with his 5th CyberKnife treatment. And in February, we'll be able to find out whether or not he's cancer-free. Awesome. Got my other guy, and he brings a helper over to the house. And I'm not mentioning their names because I didn't get approval from them first. This guy comes over to my house and he has his helper with him. He's a young kid. I think he's like 22 or 23. And I watch them, like not in a creepy way, but I watch them work together. And my friend has such patience and kindness towards this kid. It's really cool to watch. Sometimes I wish I had that much patience. I guess I do, but I don't know. I got my other guy. He's got 7 or 8 kids. I say 7 or 8 because I said 7 one time, and then he said 8, and then there was a long story behind the 8th one. So I'm going to say 7 or 8. I got my granite people. The other day I was driving by over the weekend, and I saw Antonio. I know he's not going to be watching, so I could say his name. Trying to get a grill into the back of his truck. So I did a U-E and came back and helped him put the grill into his truck. I got another guy that's, I guess he's pretty sick. Over the past two days or so, and he works with another guy. I don't like to do this whole roundabout thing, but I don't like to mention anybody's name unless they tell me that I can. But anyway, this guy drinks probably 3 or 4 beers when he's on the job every time. It doesn't bother me. He's a good guy, and I care about him. The reason why I'm saying that is because I have experience with contractors. So here I'm going to tell you this experience with a contractor. I had a new contractor come out to my one property on Friday. And this is the property that is like a thorn in my side. Like the neighbor came out the one day, like, you're going to tear that down, you need permits. And anyway, I need help on this job. I need a general contractor. I'd love for him to just take it off my hands, but it hasn't been the case so far. So I met this new guy down there that I got referred from another guy that I know that's in this business, and him and I talk quite a bit, and I respect his opinion. And anyway, make a long story short, referred me over. We went back and forth with some phone calls and texts, and I met him down there. We hit it off. Like 3 or 4 minutes, we're walking around the job. I'm even joking with him. He's a big guy. And I said, I'm going to have to rent this thing out to somebody that's not as tall as you. And, we're joking around. We're having a good time. Feel kind of comfortable with him. And then out of the blue, now I've only known him for about 5 minutes, face to face. And out of the blue, I forget exactly the context that it was used in, but there was an ugly slur that came out of his mouth. I kind of put it in the back of my head and forgot all about it. After that, I had this uneasy feeling about working with him, even though on the surface it looked like I hit it off with him. So about 2 hours went by, and I was in the shower. And poof, light bulb came on. And I said, I can't work with someone that can use that type of language or those words so flippantly. Is that the word I'm looking for? So casually that it could just roll out of their mouth. Granted, I am not white as snow. I got so far to go to be rendered white as snow. I have my own issues. Got my own things going on. However, I guess I wanted to make the video that says, first, hatred or that kind of darkness or that kind of language is bad for business. If someone needs another reason to not be like that, I'm here to tell you that it's not good for business. Practically speaking, that job, I have a $128,000 rehab budget on that job. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to be selling that house. Not as a result of this. It's out of my comfort zone, but In this particular case, there's $128,000 worth of work that this person is not receiving as a result of this. I'm not saying like I'm patting myself on the back like I'm all that. I'm just saying that I can't do business with someone like that. I believe that ugly words indicate an ugly mind. It doesn't mean I think he or anyone else that uses that kind of language has an ugly heart. I don't think that that's the case. And I didn't leave the situation, and when I had that epiphany in the shower, I didn't judge this guy. I didn't say, oh, I hate this guy, or I'm better than this guy, because I'm not. But I did say, I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him, and I feel sorry for anyone else that has that kind of ugliness or hatred or darkness up in their head, in their mind. And yet their heart can still feel love. Like I know this particular person has a child, a baby. And I know when he goes home, don't make me get choked up. And I know when he goes home and he sees that little baby, he feels love. So to have that mix of hatred and love, in the least sense, you can't feel serenity and calm and peace. So I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for anyone else that's like that. And the funny thing is, I really try to look at a silver lining to each situation, and it made me reflect upon myself and how much better I can do. I don't want to get all like that because, I mean, I make videos about flipping houses. So I was thinking, how can I practice love while I'm on the job site? And I don't have all the answers for that. I could tell you, I brought up how much I care about the guys that work with me. Maybe that's love. I don't know. So I am here to tell you that I could spot darkness and hate maybe more easily than someone else, because at a previous time in my life, many, many years ago, I had that going on in my mind. It's not a place that I wish anybody to be in. So the video is like this. The video is, if you're out there and you're talking that way, or you're feeling that way, or you need another reason, it doesn't have to be, oh, I want to make sure I snuck this line in. Where I'm at today is not from virtue, it's from circumstances. Living with that kind of stuff up in your head, it's not a pleasant place to be. So where I am today is a result of circumstances. That much pain or discomfort, I had to do something about it. So I'm talking to people that are out there maybe working in this field that I'm in, or any other field. This isn't good for business. Talking that way or thinking it's okay to talk that way is not acceptable. And you're losing business as a result of it. So if the media and everybody else that's breathing down your neck saying that, it's time for justice in this country, this world, for different people. They all deserve respect and dignity and equality. If that's not enough to drive someone, and maybe this is, I'm not doing business with someone like that. I'm not judging you. I am saying I feel sorry for you. I think it's possible to change. I guess I also want to say this, that in the circles that I run around in, and I have quite a few friends, and I have quite a few family members, this is not the typical thing that happens. This is a rarity. And possibly the reason why I didn't even know what was going on, and for like 2 hours I had that uneasy feeling, is because I'm not around it. I'm not around this kind of language. I'm not around this kind of behavior. It's not like I'm speaking one way here, and then when we close the doors, we're all getting together and we're talking about hate or darkness or negativity or how to get over on somebody or anything like that. It doesn't happen. So in case someone's outside my circle, which is a lot of people, and they're thinking that this is a common thing, I'm here to tell you that it's not. This is a shocking rarity. And that's why I think I sat on it for 2 hours, because it was so foreign to me that I didn't know how to process it. If you see me laughing or smiling or anything, it's probably because of, I was so uncomfortable with it. I didn't know how to process it. So I know that when I encounter something like that, It's a knee-jerk reaction to at least not make any facial gestures that it's acceptable, or any body language, or anything like that. In the least sense, that's what I'm doing. If you don't catch me so off guard, like I tell you, I might give you like a sarcastic zinger. Not a hateful one, because I am a firm believer that responded to this kind of behavior or language or darkness or hate with darkness or hate or violence or anything like that is counterproductive. It never works. Look at how we have the battle against drugs or the war against cancer and stuff like that. It doesn't work. I don't claim to have all the answers. I am here to tell you that it's not always easy trying to practice love while you're out there. You know, you could be vulnerable, and you know, somebody could say, "I remember when you," and man, I got plenty of past life experiences that people can say that to me, but I'm trying. So the bottom line is, it's not good for business. That's one more reason not to behave like that. That's one more reason to not talk like that. Until next time, happy Thanksgiving.